My dad was always into cars, from what he tells me, when he was younger, but he never really got me involved in it. It was more my uncle. My uncle owned a garage, again, in the village down the road, and he always had Cosworths and all the latest cars, and he built himself an RS200 rally car and all this sort of stuff. I met a lad called Joey, who's like one of my best friends, and he found his way into drifting. He bought himself a 200 SX, took me out drifting in it, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever known. Literally the next day, I went on eBay, found myself a 200 SX, put a bid on it, got an email, congratulations, you've won a car. Oh, I guess this has just got real. Spoke to my mate who at the time had got who owns Kamikaze now, but at the time he'd got a company called Midland Subaru. Do you fancy taking 2 Subarus to Germany next week? He's like, why? I went, because they haven't got any all-wheel drive. I said, you know, brilliant publicity, turn up, drive there, compete, get some pictures, some videos of your car competing, drive back. Okay. And then I says, right, there you go, there's your cars. I says, who's going? He went, oh, me and this other lad. I was like, all right, sound. He went, oh, there's a problem. I goes, why? He goes, he hasn't got a passport. I said, well, he can't go to Germany then, can he? He went, would you mind driving it? I went, I've never drove a Subaru in my life. He's like, yeah, but, you know. I was like, okay then. So that's how it started. I literally drove someone else's car to Germany, drove there, we competed. We won first and second, because we was the only 2 in it. But that was never the point, you know what I mean? It was just literally to go and get some publicity for his business. And we came back, and then we got an invite to the final. And I was like, what final? He's like, Gymkhana Grid? Ken Block's gonna be there? I was like, okay then. So again, we turned up, not prepared whatsoever. Cars had got no handbrakes, didn't do donuts, didn't do nothing. Next thing you know, I'm on the track next to Ken Block. And I got a phone call, are you busy on the so-and-so date? I was like, I don't know, why? Do you fancy coming to France to shoot a video? I was like, yeah, what's it for? Oh, well, it's a promo video for Block. And I was like, well, we've got a car show that weekend, but I'm sure I can change my plans, you know. So, RJ, we need to cancel tracks. We've got to go to France. He's like, I can't. I was like, I'll go on my own. So I ended up insuring the car for the weekend and drove it to France, ear defenders and everything. It was crazy that weekend. But Madrid, it was like, my mum came out and she was like, right, we're gonna come, we're gonna watch. And my cousin came and my uncle came, and I say Lee flew over from the States to watch, and we had all t-shirts made with my name on and all that sort of stuff. That makes it all worth it, do you know what I mean? My mum was, I could hear him cheering me in the car. They was all so loud, and it was all like, Jake's got his support here and all that sort of stuff. And to have people proud of you is one thing, but for them to want to help and get involved as well is different, do you know what I mean? It's really cool. I mean, we'd had 2 qualifying rounds. We went to France and I won there, and then we went to Germany and I won there. And it was that kind of time when people were starting to kind of take notice and go, actually, Jake's not just an also ran. Do you know what I mean? It was like people was like, actually, he's kind of taking this seriously and he's a contender. And we'd never really had that before. He was like, right, just to let you know, the top 2 from street class are getting bumped up into the supercar class. You go into against Block and Liam Duran, and I was like, no pressure then. So I ended up coming 3rd. So I thought, I missed out. And then 2nd place, his car failed. He broke his clutch. So I then got bumped up into 2nd. I went back to the pits, and RJ was like, just calm down. I said, just calm down. So I went out, head to head. We started opposite, so I was facing Ken Block, pulled up at the start line, everyone was going, good luck mate, good luck. So we went out, the first run, just went really wide, pushed forward, understeered like mad, and I think I was 5 seconds slower than him or something like that, and it was just like, oh yeah, that's it, I ruined it. Went out, second run, and I was coming around the big circle. So I backed off the throttle, and it just gripped, and I just went round, and I come over the finish line, and I was almost neck and neck, and I looked over at the clocks, and he'd got a 58, and mine was a 59.0, something like that, and I was pointing and going, 1 second!
But man, Archer, a true contender, only a second separating them.
Really impressive. Good for Jake.
I also proposed to my girlfriend that weekend as well. That same day, after coming second, if I won, I was going to propose to you on the podium. And she's like, oh, so you didn't win, so you're not going to do it? I went, no. Do you know what? Sod it. And that was it. Down I went, one knee, just in the middle of this hotel resort, bit drunk, bit giddy. Proposed. She said yes. We had a bit of a cry. Went back, told my mum. We had a bit of a cry, and that was it. So it was just, last year was just absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant year. Just everything was included last year. Just by far probably the best year of my life so far, 2014. She's good as gold. Honestly, she's so supportive. She comes to the races, she wears the t-shirts and she's cheering me on. We used to call her the iPad wanker because she had to film all my on the runs on the iPad, and she's like, I can't watch because I'm holding the iPad. I'm like, well, tough. I need to watch how I'm doing, and we'd watch the runs back and stuff like that. But no, she loves it. She's all into the supporting, and she turns up at the races, and she lets me have the car parts in the living room and all that sort of stuff. But she loves it just because she gets to meet people. She met Shane Lynch, you know what I mean? She met Block. She met Vorkit and Junior. They're better friends with them than what I am. They'll come over to her and go, oh, Amy, how you doing? Like Terry Grant took her out in the car at Santa Pod the other weekend, and best friends with them. They're like, hi. She's like, yeah, whenever you're like, Amy, is Amy here? I'm like, yeah, Amy's over there. Yeah, she's here.
Five, please.
What size are these? 12.
Yeah, Jake. What about if I fall over and
That'd be funny.
break my bum?
Skate then?
I can't. Don't push me, Jake. I really don't want to fall over.
Are you nervous for me tomorrow?
Yeah.
Why?
Definitely. Definitely.
Why? Because I might crash into something?
I don't think you'll crash into anything.
I hope not. Nankang have allowed me to hoon around their warehouse doing a Gymkhana style video. We've measured it out, and I think there's 8 inches either side down the aisle. Going to be a bit scary on polished concrete covered in dust, and no practice. We haven't had time to practice there, and hopefully it won't rain.
What are you most nervous about tomorrow?
Just having no practice.
You'll be fine.
Just straight in. I didn't even drive it at Barrow Sprint, did I?
No, but genuinely, I think you'll be fine.
So I've no idea the grip or...
Have a bit of practice and you'll be fine.
And it might rain as well. I don't want it to rain because it's rained all week. You just have to get there early enough and
yeah,
have a little practice and hope for the best.
Nervous.
Very, very nervous. The car has now got 500 horsepower. The last time I drove it, it had 350 horsepower. There's buildings, there's walls, there's concrete pillars, there's metal girders, there's racks full of tyres that are quite expensive, and the owner's gonna be there, and yeah, a bit nervous. Andy, he rang me, said, is the car all right? I was like, yeah. Yeah, but I haven't drove the car before. That's what's making me a bit worried, is it'll be all right. You'll be there to laugh at me, no doubt, if I mess up anyway. Come here. Maybe we should add it in. Maybe I should accidentally crash. You've got me nervous again now. Oh, yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
one please, Jake?
No.
What, the left mug in the...
Yeah, puppy.
Well, it's in your van.
I think it is.
It is?
I think it is.
It is, it's in the holder. When you get in your van. Do you want to lock the door, Jake?
Keys?
Aye.
So I haven't got my sunglasses on. Normally I've got my sunglasses on, so everything doesn't matter. Because you're in your own little bubble then, ain't you, when you got your sunglasses on?
So you're nervous then?
Yeah. Big time. We've had a walk round and it's a bit slippy than what I remember and a lot more narrow than what I remember. And they want to do a lot more shots than what I thought we was going to do, but we should be okay. We should be okay. The swing on it to smoke the tyres up, to drift it, because there's not enough room to control it on this floor and get it accurate. Do you know what I mean? It looks big enough. When you actually sit in the car, there's not a lot of room. It's going good. And they've got the drone out now, which is a bit crazy. So. The wrecking ball. Don't panic. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's all good.
Extremely nervous. He had butterflies a lot, yeah. He's doing really good, yeah. He's doing so good. He's got so much more confidence, and he's doing really good.
You're not nailing it till you've virtually past the stillage. If you nail it next to the stillage...
Yeah, but I'm just worried that it's going to snap round.
I don't think it will, Jake. See how late you're stepping out there? You need to step it out when you're back down here.
We're about to shoot a Mexican standoff with a forklift. So, it should be quite cool. Oh, when I killed it, I drove over a GoPro. We got a bit close to the tyres, sticking out the stillage, and kind of knocked it off and then drove over it. I'm saying the suction cup failed, but they're saying I knocked it off. But I'm sticking with my story because nobody can prove otherwise.
I think he approached it with faith and positive. And as soon as he started to get into it, his confidence grew, and he started to get a bit more confidence of himself that he can do it around here instead of just a normal tarmacking open field.
I may have clipped a fire extinguisher which was attached to the wall, which probably means I got a bit close to the wall. I went a bit faster that one because it was the last take and I thought I'm going to go for it. Did I hit? I didn't damage it, did I? I just heard it. I just heard it. Dunk. Just an ever so little clip. That was all I heard. I just went, ah! Dunk. I looked over and you're bent over going. I want to do that.
The whole top.
The top corner.
Okay.
Don't pull that face, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Tell it to the fire extinguisher.
Right. Have you seen the mark? Look, see the mark on the corner? You're alright. Don't panic. That's what happens. Thoughts become things. Who would have thought 4 years ago I'd be shooting a video? Nobody. But you can always dream it. I've got to go at it eventually, ain't I? I just need some sort of reference point as to where the oil is, because it all looks the same when you're going around in circles. Can you hang like a high vis off the rack or something? Yeah. Oh, 4 times it took me to do that. I ballsed it up 4 times. I come round the once and forgot to pull the handbrake. I just come around the corner and went, oh, reverse again. Oh, can we go outside now? Oh, I didn't drive out. Excited to do some donuts, some more donuts, some good donuts outside. Bit of fresh air, less fumes, less dust, and just more fun, just get outside. So we started doing some donuts out the back around the forklift, and we had a little bit too much grip because the Nankangs are quite grippy, and especially on the tarmac. We wasn't getting a lot of smoke, it was just pure grips, just to try and lose grip a little bit more, just trying to control it a little bit more, rather than just driving round, rather than skidding round. I want the tyres to smoke a bit more, so I'm going to put some more air in the tyres, just see if it'll spin up a little bit more.
Right now, just carry on doing what he's doing and that, and, you know, trying to progress his passion, his hobbies, and, you know, get him to where he wants to be within the driving, and hopefully that's a professional driver.
We need to get this matter sorted.
I'm on it. whole world is about hits. How many followers have you got? Doing this in turn brings its own benefits. Do you know what I mean? My name gets out there, bringing sponsors. You know what I mean? I'd love somebody to go, let's give this kid a chance.
So how do you think it went?
I think it went okay. Did you think it went okay?
I think it went
How did
good.
your part go?
Good.
Top
Really
actress.
good. Yeah.
You're covered in tyre. You got tyre smoke all over you. But no, I had a good day. We didn't crash into anything. Well, maybe
Close. We nearly
a
did.
couple of things, but other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Good. So
No damage. We can go home with the car in one piece, and I think we've done all right.
I think you nailed it.